Do you know that Americans now drink 13 gallons more water than soda every year? Sounds like great news, right? But here's the scary part. Just one soda a day can increase your risk of heart disease by 18% even if you work out regularly. That's honestly terrifying when you think about how normal soda feels in everyday life. So, if water is winning, why are millions of Americans still hooked on soda? For decades, soda wasn't just a drink in America, it was part of childhood memories. Family road trips, movie nights, okay? Fast food dinners after school. Going on a road trip, grab a soda, eating fast food, grab a soda. Watching movies, grab a soda. It became so normal that nobody really questioned it. And if you've ever been to restaurants in America, you've probably noticed something wild: free refills. You buy one drink, and somehow your cup never stays empty. At first, it feels like a great deal. But in reality, many people were drinking far more sugar than they ever realized. That culture helped Americans consume massive amounts of sugary drinks for decades. Soda companies were everywhere: grocery stores, restaurants, schools, sporting events, TV commercials. It felt impossible to escape. And honestly, that wasn't an accident. Since 2016, bottled water has officially outsold carbonated drinks in America. In 2023 and 2024, Americans consumed around 16.4 billion gallons of bottled water compared to roughly 11.9 billion gallons of soda. That's a huge shift, and it tells a much deeper story than most people realize. This story is about health, addiction, marketing, and habits people grew up believing were normal. America didn't become obsessed with soda overnight. Companies spent decades creating this habit, and their strategy was genius: make soda cheap, make it available everywhere, and make people emotionally attached to it. Coca Cola sold happiness, Pepsi sold excitement. Fast food companies made things even worse. Walk into McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's, and giant drink sizes looked completely normal. Small became medium became large, and large became ridiculous. Then came unlimited refills, and people kept drinking without thinking twice. And here's the crazy part: in many places, soda was cheaper than bottled water. Think about how backwards that sounds. The unhealthy option was often the cheaper option, and millions of families built habits around that reality. Over time, those habits became dangerous. A regular 250 milliliter soda contains around 100 calories, mostly from sugar. That may not sound extreme, but multiply that over months, then years, and suddenly the damage becomes serious. Weight gain starts creeping in, and many people don't even notice until it becomes a major issue. America already struggles with obesity, and sugary drinks became one of the biggest reasons why. Doctors also linked regular soda consumption to type 2 diabetes. Your body keeps dealing with sugar spikes again and again. And eventually something breaks. Heart disease risk rises too. And that hits hard because heart disease remains one of America's biggest killers. Then there's dental damage. Soda contains acid and sugar. That combination slowly destroys teeth. And dental treatment is expensive and painful. But the damage doesn't stop there. Too much sugar can also impact focus, memory, energy levels, mood. People often feel a quick boost after drinking soda. Then suddenly, they crash. They feel tired, irritated, and want another sugary drink. That cycle keeps repeating. And for many people, it becomes addiction disguised as normal behavior. The financial damage is just as painful. America spends billions dealing with obesity related health problems. Experts estimate obesity related healthcare costs range between $173 billion to $260 billion every year. That number feels almost unreal. An obese person may spend nearly $1,500 more annually on healthcare. That's money many families simply can't afford to lose. Even the US military has raised concerns. Many young adults fail fitness requirements because of obesity related health problems. That shows how deep this issue has become. But while soda was creating all this damage, water quietly started taking over. And honestly, it makes perfect sense. Water has zero calories, zero sugar, and your body desperately needs it. Your brain is made up of roughly 75 to 85% water. Even mild dehydration can hurt focus, lower your energy, and trigger headaches. And we've all felt that exhaustion before. Athletes understand this better than anyone. Hydration improves stamina, performance, recovery, and helps regulate body temperature. Water also helps your joints, supports digestion, and may reduce kidney stone risk. And if someone replaces soda with water, they often cut hundreds of unnecessary calories every week. That small decision can completely change someone's health over time. And let's be honest, water doesn't come with regret afterward. No sugar crash, no guilt, no energy crash. That's one major reason younger Americans are changing their habits. Social media accelerated this shift. Fitness influencers talk about sugar. Doctors expose unhealthy drinks. Nutrition experts break down labels. And younger generations are paying attention. People are becoming smarter consumers. And soda companies noticed. That's why bottled water brands expanded aggressively. Water became easier to buy, easier to carry, and easier to choose. And right now, America is experiencing a massive cultural shift. But soda isn't disappearing completely. Around 30% of US adults still consume two or more sugary drinks every day. That's still millions of people. And soda companies are fighting back. Zero sugar drinks, energy drinks, healthy branding, flavored beverages. They're adapting because they know people are waking up. And that leads to one big question. Will America fully break its soda addiction? Or will companies simply repackage sugar in a different form? One thing is very clear. Americans are becoming more health conscious than ever before. And water beating soda proves even massive habits can change. So, next time you grab a drink, pause for 1 second and ask yourself, are you choosing that drink for your health? Or because billion-dollar companies trained you to crave it? And if you had to choose one forever, soda or water, let me know in the comments.